Hey everyone, Christine McKee here from the Emerging Technology team. Did you know that Microsoft Class Teams has a variety of accessibility features built right in to support the learning needs of all learners? One of the most important learning tools that our students have access to here inside of our class team is the Immersive Reader. Let's check it out. So I'm here in the general channel of my demo class team, and I'm going to use Immersive Reader to listen to the text inside this announcement. So to launch Immersive Reader, I'm simply going to hover over the announcement post, and here at the end of the list of emojis, I'm going to click on the three dots or ellipses for the More Options menu. Now notice that there is a translate feature. However, I'm going to show you the translation capabilities right inside of Immersive Reader. When I click on Immersive Reader, only the text of that announcement is slurped into the Immersive Reader. This removes any distracting graphics and any additional noise. Now the student can focus just on the text of the announcement. Now, I could always just simply click play.
McKee, Christine at Wednesday, September 22nd.
And have this text read out loud to me. Notice that I can click on the voice settings to adjust the voice speed and choose between a female or male voice. But there's so much more that we can do with Immersive Reader. Let's start by taking a look at text preferences. Here inside of text preferences, we can support our learners who may require visual supports. We can increase the text size, and notice by default increased spacing is turned on. With increased spacing on, we see increased space not only between individual words and sentences, but also the characters or each letter within the word itself. Now, I can also change my font from Calibri to Sitka or even Comic Sans. Now, for students who may be emerging readers or students with dysgraphia or dyslexia, Comic Sans is the closest font to how we teach our students to print. So many students find it more comfortable to read text using Comic Sans. Notice that we also have the ability to switch into high contrast themes. This can support our students who have difficulties reading black font on a white background. And if we click, we can see that there are more colors available. All right, in addition to text preferences, we also have grammar options. Again, for our emerging readers, for our ELL or ESL students, or if we're in language arts and we are studying parts of speech, notice we can break text into syllables. We can also identify nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, and even click here to show labels above each word. Finally, let's check out the Reading Preferences menu. Here inside the Reading Preferences menu, we can turn on line focus, and we can narrow it down to one line of text or focus on a few lines of text. Notice that I can manually scroll through the text, or I can leave line focus turned on and click play to have the computer read the text out loud to me. Back in Reading Preferences, we'll turn off line focus. Notice that by default, the picture dictionary is turned on. Now, not every word is going to have a picture associated with it. However, most words do. And Microsoft is constantly updating this picture dictionary to support all learners. Finally, back in Reading Preferences, I want to show you the amazing Translate feature. Notice that we can select from over 70 languages, Let's choose French Canada. And I can choose to turn on by word, which means that if I click on a word, it's going to show me the word en français in French. And if I click here, I'll be able to hear this word read out loud to me in French. Now, I can go back to reading preferences. I can also turn on translation for the entire document. This is going to translate all of the text of this particular announcement. And now if I were to press play, this announcement would be read out loud to me as a student in French.
Bienvenue dans notre équipe de classe. C'est important. Mise à jour.
One thing to keep in mind is that when a student uses Immersive Reader, any of the settings they change in text preferences, grammar options, or reading preferences will remain for them the next time they use Immersive Reader in Microsoft Teams. Notice that nothing happens to this actual announcement. I can always go back to the original to view in English again, and I can go back to the announcement in Microsoft Class Teams by clicking on the back arrow to exit Immersive Reader.